That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Bengals 7.
The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Inside the 30. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big play to kick off this drive. 41 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Second and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Iomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Tua, give it to Achane, and he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Ready.
We'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he's got another one. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. The point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
36-yard ball. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Place hot. Hot. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away to see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
To the left side, caught by Chase. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. And Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Here we go. 180.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
One, ready? Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders off to the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is Turner. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go, here we go. 180. 11 MT, 11 MT.
The tight end Fant in motion. On first down, Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. Now right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 and out on first down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Get set.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals will take over possession here at the 44.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
He'll run here with Brown. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Gun. Stop. Big 13. Big 12. Stop.
Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. For a rookie out of Michigan, Kenneth Grant. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
On one, right?
Third down and 9.
12. Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one taken in by Burton. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The outside, it's hooked in by Chase. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Let's get set. Right, 80. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Here we go.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here's a design run, and he will take it in himself. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Train. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A shotgun snap for 2. That one out wide to A-Train. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds and he's stopped and blocked as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with. First and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the draw with A-Train. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On 3rd down, they'll go with A-Train. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
What a luxury, Mike. Grant, I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, handle the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Play action. Tagovailoa. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
44. Ready. Out!
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achek. They'll bring this up to the 22. Dino Stone with the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6.
Go ahead.
Once again, it's Achek. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Aaron, harder that time. There to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This one's broken up. It's incomplete. With Josh separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Gun. Down.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Second and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. At 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
That one downfield, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Go ahead. 21G. 22.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up first down.
And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Cater Kohu got in there for the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180.
They bring Chase in motion. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Pass caught left side by Fant. 11 yards on the connection there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On 1, ready?
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
11 mighty. Here we go. 180.
To throw is Burrow. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive.
Here we go.
And they only need a foot. Throwing is Burrow. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Just let it burn. Don't ain't about money, homie. I ain't
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow now. Will find Brown out of the backfield. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Now it is first and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's a run. And he's in! Todd Brooks. Touchdown, Bengals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
All right, come on. Wait, team.
Now Tua. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down up as the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Miami.
Ready. Ready, team.
Throwing is Tua. That's brought in by Darren Waller. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
Go ahead. Winning team.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
They're right here. Winning team. Cover 2.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a big play there for Miami. It's a gain of 34. Tua gonna throw. That one, take it in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year.
Makes the score Dolphins 38, Bengals 20.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
On the carry is Perine. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Cut.
On the ground, this is Perine. A gain there of 15. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Perine. And he'll get about 5.
Tackle man right at midfield. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's get set. Stop.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
A run. It's Pima. He's going to have a Bengals first down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
Gun. 11,
They bring
11.
Chase in motion.
180.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 11. Stop. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Third and long.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. Sending it downfield for Fant. That's hard. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 42 yards. A chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
11 empty.
Now it's Hero. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Get set. Stop.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's going to be caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Will line up for the 2-point.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Fake the handoff. Now, to it. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Tua, give it to Achan. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this move.